Hey, how's it going guys? Phil here, and this is a review for the Blusmart electric pressure cooker. This is the electric pressure cooker. It has a capacity of 6 quarts and measures 15 inches tall with an 11-inch diameter. All the accessories are inside when you receive the unit. To open it, twist the lid clockwise and lift it off. Inside you'll find the 4-foot power cord, rice scooper, measuring cup, condensation cup, and instruction manual. On the bottom of the lid is a removable gasket and debris filter. The inside bowl simply lifts out. It has measurement lines for cooking rice and for the capacity of the unit. The inside of the cooker has a heating element on the bottom and a non-stick coating on the inner surface for easy cleaning. Attach the condensation cup on the outside towards the back left-hand side of the rim. Attach the power cord in the back near the bottom. The manual is readable but not the greatest English translation. However, the functions are fairly self-explanatory. Let's take a closer look at the control panel. You've got your presets like rice, cake, chicken, fried foods, and soup. Then the manual cook button allows you to set a delayed start time from 30 minutes to 24 hours in 30-minute increments. The red button is the power and keep warm key. And these up and down keys are for time adjustments. When you press any of the presets, it'll just input preset values for the pressure time. With any preset, like rice, you can increase or decrease the time under pressure. That's the basics, so let's give this thing a whirl. Before use, you'll need to remove the tape on the floating pressure valve on the lid. I'm going to start off with rice because that's easy. I'll add 2 cups of Thai sticky rice using the included measuring cup. Then fill with water until it reaches the 2 line inside the pot. Now I'll close the lid and turn the float valve counterclockwise to lock. Then I'll just press the rice button and adjust the time down to 5 minutes under pressure. The spinning zeros indicate that the unit is preheating, which takes about 5 to 10 minutes depending on how much food you put in it. After the 5-minute timer runs out, I can release the pressure valve. Be careful with the steam coming out of the valve because it's very hot and could burn you. The rice came out cooked, but slightly on the wet side. I found that 2 cups of rice takes about 7 to 9 minutes, depending on the variety. Let's try something more complex, like stew. We'll just add everything to the pot like a slow cooker, but it's usually a good idea to put the vegetables on the bottom to avoid sticking and burning. After the veggies, I'll add some cubed chicken, toss in some spices and aromatics, then top it off with diced tomatoes and season with salt and pepper. Finally, I'll fill it with water until it reaches the 3/5 full line. Now I'll put the cover on and lock the float. I'm going to choose the soup setting and set it for 35 minutes. The stew came out amazing, and I added some bulgur wheat at the end for texture. It's really tasty, but since there weren't any recipes included, I'm kind of just making them up as I go. The last thing I'll show you here is the cake setting. First, I greased up the bottom and sides of the bowl up about 1 inch. Then I added a couple scoops of my zucchini bread batter in. Now, it's important that for dry cooking that you don't use the inner gasket under the lid. And when you close it, turn the valve to release and not seal. I'm going to try the cake setting and have it in for 25 minutes. Alright, let's take a look. Well, it looks like it's done. And the cake released from the bowl pretty easily and cleanly, I might add. The texture is light, fluffy, and moist. It's pretty darn good. Overall, I really like the functionality of the pressure cooker. It's fast, easy to use, and saves time versus traditional cooking and baking. I don't know how well it compares to the Instant Pot since I haven't used that one, but this one cleans up pretty fast. My only complaint is that there wasn't a recipe book included. It would have been nice to see examples of how to use each setting, and there's no explanation about how they're actually different. The instructions weren't too helpful in that regard. Otherwise, I'm quite pleased with it, and I plan on using it a lot more and experimenting with different recipes. I hope you enjoyed this review. You can ask me any questions in the comments. I'll put a link to the product in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and join me next time.